Indian Wells, Calif. 2 years ago. The last time Iga Swiatek and Maria Sakkari played a tennis match, there were some big implications. But at the time, no one knew how big. They met in the BNP Paribas Open final and Swiatek won by a routine 6-4, 6-1 count. The under-the-radar prize. With Swiatek ranked number 4 and Sakkari number 6, the two players jumped up into the number 2 and number 3 spots. That proved critical when World No.1 Ashleigh Barty retired 1 week later, and Swiatek, not Sakkari, was elevated to number 1, the 28th player in Hologic WTA Tour history to achieve that milestone. Raise your hand if you believed the 20-year-old from Poland would still be at the top of women's tennis 2 years later. With the exception of Aryna Sabalenka's 8-week visit to the summit late last summer, Swiatek's reign has been an enduring one. Sunday at Indian Wells, history repeated itself. Swiatek was actually one better this time, dispatching Sakkari 6-4, 6-0 in the final. Swiatek won the last 8 games and dropped only 21 in 6 matches. She's produced 2-3-6-0 sets in WTA 1000 events. A phenomenal 11.2% success rate. I remember everything, honestly, Swiatek said of that 2022 run. It was pretty crazy. I'm pretty proud of the way I adapted to all these challenges that I had to face. First becoming world number 1. Then actually feeling comfortable with it and using it on court and being the target of many players that wanted to beat particularly me. Bienvenida a Miami. Top plays from the 2023 Miami Open. The 2022 win in the desert came early in a 37-match win streak that included the title at the Miami Open. Swiatek scored the coveted Sunshine Double, beating Coco Gauff, Petra Kvitova, Jessica Pegula and Naomi Osaka in her last 4 matches. She's in position to do it again when main draw play opens this week. She'll play the winner of Camila Giorgi-Magdalena Frech in the second round and, if she advances, Linda Noskova for the 3rd time this year. Noskova, a 19-year-old from the Czech Republic, upset Swiatek in the 3rd round of the Australian Open before losing to her at Indian Wells. Here are some other prominent Miami storylines. Tuesday's schedule. The Miami Open couldn't have asked for a more spectacular start than this. Feast your eyes on the star-studded matchups scheduled for Day 1 in Miami. 7-time major champion Venus Williams plays Diana Shnaider. Caroline Wozniacki, a quarterfinalist at Indian Wells, meets Clara Burel. Emma Raducanu, the 2021 U.S. Open champion, faces Wang Xiyu. Simona Halep, returning for the first time since the 2022 U.S. Open, plays Paula Badosa. Speaking of Halep, the 2-time Grand Slam champion is back after winning an appeal over a doping suspension. She promptly accepted a wild card into the Miami Open and has been practicing on site for nearly a week now. How will Rybakina fare? The 24-year-old from Kazakhstan has won 17 of her 20 matches this year and has a title, Abu Dhabi, and a WTA 1000 final, Doha.